I had not heard of it at all. I was postmenopausal and I started to bleed. We were on holidays down in Victoria in New South Wales, and so I rang up my GP, and he is extremely good. And so by the time I got back, I had an appointment with him, appointment for some scans, and he organised an appointment with a gynaecologist, and everything happened very quickly after that. But I didn't notice, in hindsight, I've had bloating and I've had some of the other symptoms, but I didn't notice it until I started that bleeding, which is not common. My hopes for the future are to be able to help as many women as I can, not to go through what I'm going through. And then I've had a number of recurrences with less time between each recurrence. And now I know that it's palliative. It will eventually, the time will become shorter and shorter. But I'm lucky to have had 6 years.
I was honoured to be an ambassador for this year. It's really something that I think is very important. You know, 5 Australians are diagnosed in Australia every day, so it's definitely something we need to get awareness out about. Hopefully I can lead the way and get a few winners and encourage all the other girls, and I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of things off the track to raise money as well.
Fortunately, my son and his wife became pregnant, so I was asked to go in and look at a scan of the first grandchild, and I was actually on the train when my phone rang, and I answered it and told to head straight to the gynaecologist. It just so happened that her doctor was at the same hospital as my gynaecologist, so I was able to go straight there, and that was quite daunting actually, but in the end had good results. We now have a delightful granddaughter, 2 of them. I didn't want, because I was, as I said, I was told to go and get my affairs in order, and so I was thinking I wouldn't even see the baby born, and I didn't want any grandchildren to just see photos of me. I wanted them to actually be able to have memories of me, and that was very important to me. So now one of them is 5.5 and one of them's 3.5, and it's been a little bit difficult with COVID, but we've seen it. They live in Brisbane, and so we've seen them, and we have lots of happy memories, and they definitely know who I am.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed it, and I've really been fortunate over the past few years to get plenty of winners up throughout that period, so hopefully we can get plenty of winners on the board and raise plenty of money and awareness as well. It's so important, and all the girls love getting behind it. It's just something we enjoy every year, and it definitely helps a good cause.
It's great to welcome back the Team Teal campaign, celebrating what is great about this sport and also returning to important charity work around ovarian and gynaecological cancer research. You'll notice all of the female reinswomen driving in teal coloured pants during the campaign, and for every winner, $200 will be donated towards this important research. Racing Queensland's delighted to be behind Team Teal and a promotion which is all about giving back to the health of society.
Well, I only became aware of it last year, and I was just, I then investigated. I went on and Googled, and I was just absolutely overwhelmed by what people were doing. I love the fact that the lady drivers wear the teal trousers or leggings, and the way that they were so keen. I was asked to go down last year for the final day at Albion Park. Although my husband and I loved it when we went down last year, and we're quite keen to go to Redcliffe to go to the harness racing. It is a sport where women and men can take part equally, and it's exciting. I was barracking for all the women, of course, because I was biased, but yes, it was an even sport, equal sport and equal opportunity, and I think that's great.